Hey BB crew, and welcome back to episode 4 of the series. In this episode we're going to be taking a look at the strengths and weaknesses of different cars and what they can teach us about our driving style. The first example features the Ford Mustang GT3 car. I find this car a little bit of a brute to drive. It's very unforgiving on the exits of corners on throttle, especially in the low speed. That is its main weakness of this car. Its main strength is its engine. It's absolutely rapid in a straight line. The low speed corner sliding can be sorted with a high TC2, which barely loses you any time and allows for very consistent lap times. This makes it a fantastic car for beginners to ACC. Let's now take a look at an example lap. The big old Henry Ford requires a couple of adjustments to our driving technique to make this car work for us. The first is being very patient on the throttle, on the exits of low speed corners. Stamping on that power a bit hard, a bit soon and a bit much, you're going to end up with a big old tank slapper. Patience and progressiveness is the key here. Not pushing the car too hard through the corners, being very patient and using all the track is the best way to get the most time out of the Ford. In this second example, we're going to take a look at the Porsche 992 911. This car is a tricky beast to drive. This car requires a very aggressive approach to corner entry, attacking corners like a rampant hornet, but if you get it wrong, it'll slide around all over the place like Tugger the Tugboat. Let's watch an example of me getting that wrong. Okay, now we've seen that, let's watch an example of me getting it right. The main takeaways with the Porsche is to really control the slip angle on the entry to corners. Getting this wrong and you'll start to get a really time-sapping slide. The key is to have the car straightened up by the midpoint of the corner so you can really maximise the linear power the Porsche makes to get the fantastic exits that is the car's main strength. If you find the Porsche a little bit too hot to handle on the entry to corners, there's some quick things you can do. Increase the stiffness of the front anti-roll bar, increase your brake bias, increase the negative toe on the front, and increase the positive toe on the rear of the car. Last but not least is the Molto Veloce. Yes, I did the hands, Subi. Ferrari 296 GT3 in ACC. Oh, that rhymes. This car, with its mid-mounted Bambino Veloce, is an incredibly playful car in the middle part of the corner. You can really place it exactly where you want towards the apex. It's fantastic. Its biggest downside, however, is its way that it takes curbs. It just doesn't. At all. Don't even attempt it. Stay clear of the curbs in their totality. And avoid tracks like Monza, Imola and Zolder like the plague. Let's take a look at a quick example of what I'm talking about. Oh, the suspension! It's a travesty! Now let's look at this car at its Italian best around Silverstone. For suspension and consistency's sake, don't try and take curb in this car. Don't try and tune this car to take curb either. It's just not its strength and you're better off picking a different option. This car is fantastic in medium and high speed corners. It's got really, really good mid-corner speed. Its weakness is the exit in low speed corners. It's just not that quick compared to some other options out there. So, what can we conclude? Well, different cars require different things of you as a driver, and it's important that you are adaptable and able to handle these different characteristics and different characters that these different cars have. Some cars are going to play more to your strengths, and some cars are going to play more to your weaknesses. In my case, the Ford definitely plays more to my weaknesses. I'm not the best on throttle out of low speed corners, and I tend to struggle in that car as a direct result. The Ferrari, on the other hand, plays to my strengths. It allows me to over-rev the engine a lot, which lets me slow down even quicker using engine braking, my preference. It has really good handling in the high-speed corners, which tend to be my strengths, and it really lets me hone in on that strength and really place the car exactly where I want. It's one of my favourite cars in the game for a good reason. The point here is to challenge yourself with cars that play to your weaknesses from time to time, whilst enjoying the cars that play to your strengths. And with that, thank you for joining me on this latest episode, and I hope to see you back here for the next one.